Yeah.
Stay tuned.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the grand final of the EA Sports Challenge Series 2013 FIFA 13 Grand Final. $180,000 on the line in one game. $140,000 to the winner, $40,000 to the second. The biggest payday of the year in any sports game across the world right now. Brought to you in association with Virgin Gaming and of course our crazy gang friends at GameStop, who have been here the whole day and will continue to be here all day as well. GameSpot.
Did you say GameStop?
GameSpot.
In fairness, GameStop are also part sponsoring this event. But, you get one. Everyone gets one.
Just one is fine. So we're just getting ready for these two gladiators, I guess you'd call them, because they fought their way through from 256 players just today. Just today. Never mind all the thousands of players that have competed all over the world in the qualifiers leading up to this event. So I guess we're at that point, Danny. It's time for you to name your favourite and mortgage your house and put it on one colour, red or black.
Red or black. Depending on who's home. It's white or blue we're doing it. I think Ralphie. I think he's been dominant. He's knocked out big name players. He played kind of a minnow, I guess, if we're going to talk in FA Cup terms in the semi-final, and he was the first player to really show the distance in class and ability and completely destroyed it. In a game that could have been won by 6 or 7 goals, if he was lucky or unlucky in the first part of the game to not score the penalty and also to have that goal disallowed. So yeah, I think it's Ralphie. What about yourself, Red?
Yeah, I couldn't really disagree with you. I think Ralphie's is the clear favourite in this final. He has shown, having come through, I think he had a much harder lower bracket.
Yeah.
The bottom half of the bracket, it was one bracket only, but definitely the harder way through to the grand final. This, ladies and gentlemen, then is the grand final of the EA Sports Challenge Series FIFA 13 2013 Championship, coming to you live from the Palazzo Resort Hotel in the Legacy Stadium, live from Las Vegas. Who has balls? Who has the guts and the glory for $140,000? Part of the $1 million challenge that's going on all day long. Underway then, and it's Ralphie with a big strike! That's fantastic! 9 minutes gone on the clock, and Ralphie opens his account with a thumper into the top corner with less than 3 minutes on the clock. It's Real Madrid in the white tops. I didn't even get to introduce the colours of the teams, but in the all-white strip is Real Madrid with the home advantage, being played by Ralphie from Spain and Boris Legend from Sweden, playing in the blue shirts, blue socks and blue shorts, playing also as Real Madrid. And Danny, 3 minutes down, Ralphie leads 1-0.
He didn't even need a penalty that time. In the previous game he got a penalty around that sort of second, third minute mark, and unfortunately for him, messed it up. Didn't even need it. Completely dominant, right off the tip-off. Formation defence hasn't settled itself yet, and he ran through an absolutely thunderous strike. Great strike, top left corner of the goal.
Oh, we've seemingly got a controller issue, so they are allowed one pause to sort that out. If there's a problem, the referees can come in and hand them a new controller. So it does seem like, unfortunately, Boris Legend on the right-hand side of your screen there does have a controller issue. So these things happen. It's just like real sport. You get a problem with your boots or your studs or your laces or your shorts sometimes. I've seen players change shirts and put a different number on their back with a different name on it.
Or Mario Balotelli has trouble sticking shirts on.
Yeah, he does, yeah. And tense time right now, because you can see on your left, Ralphie is just very passive right now. He has to kind of put this out of his mind and not worry about the pause. And it's sometimes harder for the guy that the problem isn't happening to.
Absolutely. Well, Ralphie had the momentum as well. You can kind of draw a comparison maybe to the Super Bowl last week, where the game got stopped and the lights went down, and then San Francisco came back and got, I think it was 20 points. We won't talk about NFL at the moment. There's plenty of that coming up over the next coming hours, but yeah, I think Ralphie probably would have preferred if the game continued there, as he had the momentum. A little bit of stop.
Yeah, he's having to reset the controller completely, so obviously a controller failure. These things happen sometimes. It's all part of the game, unfortunately. But it has happened at 1-0 down. We are resuming in 6 minutes into the game. And Boris Legend now with the ball on the near side with Contral. Marcello. Back to Contral near side. That's snuffed out though easily. And played forward now by the white Real Madrid, controlled by Rafa Titita from Spain. We'll just call him Ralphie, it's easier. Kadira now playing ball forward. Pepe's strangely advanced here. Great play into the box. Good thumping header. But Casillas was equal to that one.
Ralphie's ability to deke in and out of multiple players, it's almost, his micro is just incredible. He's able to find space, he's able to dodge and like double dodge and sell people fakes and stuff, and it's led to a couple of his goals.
Di Maria here for Boris Legend, near side. He's got a man just outside him, which he's going to have to use now, which is Contral. Plays it to Sami Khedira, into the box, Sergio Ramos. Pepe, oh, that's brilliant! Fantastic from Ronaldo, and the equalising goal comes back in, and we're tied up at 1-1.
Also again, 2 goals under 14 minutes. This is starting to look like a right cup final.
So, is this the cup final we wanted and deserved? After a long day here, the FIFA players started at 9 AM local time. It's a little after 3 PM local time, so 6 solid hours of play going through a bracket of 256 players down to these last two. And it's ended in a Real Madrid versus Real Madrid final, as expected really. And Ralph now trying to get a throw. He's got a break here with Ronaldo. Somehow it's broken for him. The angle is impossible. He's going to have to check back. Does so now. Benzema in the middle, not able to get the shot off. And Boris Legend able to bring this one away now with his own version of Ronaldo, as plays a trick on himself there with a little back heel flick off the shin, which allows him to carry on. Busy play and tries to step over, that didn't work, and he gets a throw in for his troubles.
Yeah, I'll probably benefit from that. It gets Ronaldo back in the position he needs to be in as well, but that's
awful
a very
throw.
poor throw.
Yeah, awful throw. And he's giving possession away back to Ralphie, who now is near side. Ball played back out to the far side yet again. It's been kept possession, nice and clear. And that one's going to go out for another throw, so it's gone the other way. Pepe now will throw this back infield. Contral now finds Benzema, who's very deep in his own half here. Accustomed to being that far back, I'm sure. Di Maria now, slightly more advanced. 3 men streaming forward, tried the through ball, sniffed out by Contral though. Now played forward by Ralphie. It's become a bit of a midfield mess now, sorted out. Ronaldo though makes a break, comes inside, chance here, oh down, goalkeeper was smart quickly, and the ball just bobbling about inside the 6-yard box is finally cleaned up by the goalkeeper. Nervy stuff though for Ralphie.
Absolutely, player impact engine causing a hell of a mess. God, if that was in FIFA 12 it could have gone anywhere, but thankfully in this version of the game they clean a bit of that up. It's really interesting though, Ralphie here going up the left wing, he's actually been attacking with Khedira down the right predominantly in this first half. He mixed it up a bit here.
Yeah. Khedira now getting that ball in midfield and he's able to push this one out to Di Maria on the near touchline. Khedira. Still Khedira with the tricks, now Benzema. Ronaldo, edge of the box, twists and turns, tries to make his way through the last man, not quite through, and that challenge was snuffed out by Boris Legend, who now has the ball in midfield himself, with Ronaldo played forward. Little ball forward by Di Maria, headed towards Di Maria, but that one was cut out by the white-clad Real Madrid. It's pretty even so far in the midfield area.
Yeah, he got the ball in the midfield there, and Ronaldo was actually sitting about 5 feet offside and didn't budge until he held on to it, so I'd say that was a little bit frustrating. He probably wanted to put it over the top, but he couldn't do it.
Strange choice to ball forward, it's going out for a goal kick. 36 minutes into this grand final. Remember, $140,000 for the winner, $40,000 for the runner-up. I can't even call him the loser.
Yeah, I think at this stage, it's a bit of a cliche. Obviously, it could be only winner, but you know, I'm sure they'll all be very happy with the prize package they're taking home today at this stage.
So a chance here for Boris Legend, plays the ball into the box, header came in. It was a good solid defensive header by Pepe though. And now Ronaldo is 1 versus 2 here, but he can win those. And has managed to find Di Maria in midfield, who's very advanced for the goalkeeper's going to play this one easily. And we're down to the last 4 minutes of the first half, Danny. It's been a very tight affair so far.
Absolutely, and this is the time where Ralphie and the previous semi-final scored 2 goals at this time. Well, actually scored 3 in the last 4 minutes in the first half. So this is the time where you don't want to. The last thing either player wants to do is give away a goal. And the same to be said at the start of the second half. So you've seen that continuously in the tournament.
You're right, we've seen that a lot. Goals given away right towards the end of half time. Goals scored at the beginning of the second half as well for the kick-off. It's a popular thing in FIFA 13. It has been for a number of years actually. And we are at the end of this first half then, just time running down. I don't think there was much injury time actually in this first half, so this might well be the last attack of the game in this first half. And it's going to come back to Boris Legend, who's, I thought he was going to lose the ball, but luckily he didn't.
I wouldn't be doing that in the 45th minute of the game.
Not there. And that is the first half. So we're all tied up at 1-1 in this first half of the grand final of the EA Sports Challenge Series, and it could not be closer now.
This will be interesting now. In the first half, again, we saw a goal that was straight from tip-off. It's not going to happen here. Interesting now, we're going to see in the first 25 minutes of the second half, it's going to be really important to see if somebody can get in the advantage. That'll set the pace for the rest of it. If we don't, I don't think Ralphie's the type of player that's going to sit back for injury time. Perhaps Boris might be a little bit more into seeing that. I'd like if we didn't see a penalty shootout for a final.
Yeah. I think from the crowd's point of view, it'd probably be very exciting. But from a purist point of view, it'd be nice to see it settled in either normal time or extra time.
Yeah, penalty shootouts are random enough, but in FIFA, it's even more cruel.
Yeah, it really is. And you've got $180,000 that you're playing for. And you see Ralphie's actually quite animated in the top right hand picture-in-picture. Not enjoying this final as much as he enjoyed the semi or the quarter, that's for sure.
50 minutes played, he's still all square.
Yeah, and the thing to remark on this is the Boris Legend has had the tougher games to come through in terms of the results. He's been very close, he's had extra time, he's had penalties, and he's got a chance now to take the lead! Fantastic save! And tipped over the bar. That's the closest we've seen Boris Legend come to taking the lead in this game. He's crawled his way back in, ground it back in if you like. A near post header, unmarked! And Sammy Khedira has popped up on 54 minutes to give Boris Legend the lead.
Oh, it's fantastic. We haven't seen a goal from a corner. Usually they keep floating them in too far, and we can see he's just able to scoop them out of the air. Perfect there, great skill. Put it in low, and then just close enough to the front post, eked in, and got the touch before Casillas had a chance to grab it.
So Boris Legend leads by 2 goals to 1 against the heavily backed favourite from Spain, Ralphie, who has been utterly dominant through the knockout stages of this Championship Series matches, but finds himself behind for the first time, 2-1 down.
This is the most interesting 2-1 we could have had, because I think if Ralphie went 2-1 up, he would have kept attacking. Boris might be tempted to rein it back.
The ball over the top didn't work out. And we're back with Boris Legend now, who has the ball in midfield. He's growing with confidence here. You can see it in his play. That one's cut out. And now Ralphie is getting snuffed out at the front every time. You see on the pitch right now, there are 6 players behind the ball. Every time that ball's played forward against 3 Real Madrid players from Ralphie. So it's always tough for him. Should be able to win this fight easily, and does so. And thumps that one long. It's found Di Maria. And now Cristiano Ronaldo. What can he do? Nothing is the answer. Robbed by Pepe. Benzema now puts his foot on the ball and stands clear. Puts the ball through to Ronaldo now on the far side. Checks once. Brilliant play from Ronaldo. Oh, gets snuffed out right at the end of that bit of play though. And I thought if he could have got a nice little tap into the box there, who knows what the scoreline would have been after that. That's actually quite poor pass to no one in particular.
Yeah, for the first time we're seeing Ralphie getting stuck with Ronaldo. He's usually been attacking. Maybe it's because he was ahead and he was counter-attacking with force, but right now he's getting balls locked up for Ronaldo, and he's just got too much of a defensive battle to get any further in the midfield.
You know, to say earlier on, Boris Legend has been one of the most consistent players in Scandinavia over the last 4 years, and certainly one of the best Swedes. He's proved that here at this tournament. And is that consistency about to pay off? We are, amazingly, just 20 virtual minutes away from the end of the game. Chance now, on the edge of the box, Benzema twists and turns, plays through, Khedira gets taken down. No free kick, no penalty, no card, and Ralphie breathes a sigh of relief as he can now come forward with Benzema now. Plays the ball through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo loses the ball though. And now Khedira can bring it away for Boris Legend. Threw a ball over the top, probably won't make it out, and indeed that's going to give away a very easy throw in. 17 minutes remaining now. Time running out for Ralphie. Remember, it's a difference of $100,000 on the line right now. 40,000 for second, 140,000 for first. And right now, Boris Legend has one hand on the trophy.
It's so Boris messing with his tactics there. You can see his midfield has dropped back way further than they have at any other point in the game. You gotta say, 15 minutes left. Very tempting to go into all that defensive mode at this stage.
Yeah, not doing it just yet, though. Di Maria far side has lost out to Ramos, who finds Di Maria in the white strip. Benzema now feeds the ball to Xavi Alonso. Callion on the near side. Ronaldo waiting for it, gets it now, little ball over the top. Benzema's going to have to chase this one hard. It's not going to get there though. And that one, well, how has that gone back to the goalkeeper without a back pass, Well, I have no idea, but it has.
Oh, the wrong Real Madrid player was on the end of that run there.
Yeah.
Really wanted Ronaldo there with his pace.
Ralphie again though, Benzema feeding the ball through. Xavi Alonso on the edge of the box. Again, it's just pulled out, and now Ozil can bring this ball forward. He's got a lot of players in front of him, so he's managed to feed it through to Di Maria, and Ronaldo's going to be forlornly chasing that one. And we are going to get some changes now. 8.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, kitchen sink time here again.
Yeah.
We're going to see a lot of ultra attack and ultra defending going on here, I imagine.
Sweden, of course, have been noted for their esports fame and fortune over the years. They've had a lot of success in other games, in Counter-Strike, in StarCraft. And here they are, on the verge of becoming world champions in FIFA 13. Can they defeat Spain, that long-running Spanish domination of all kinds of football, including the virtual kind? Still lead 2-1, Boris Legend's got a chance here with Ozil near side. Just checks back, brilliant through ball now. Chance here to finish this one up. 3-1 on the cards. It is! It is! It's Ronaldo again! And Boris Legend leads 3-1. And surely that's game over for $140,000.
Unbelievable. We just came out of them changing up their tactics, changing up formation. Ralphie got stuck with Cristiano Ronaldo in possession somewhere in the wrong side of the half, in his opponent's half, and it all just fell asunder. Great through ball, chip pass over the top, and yeah, just a game of numbers there in attack.
Chance here for 3-2. Parried by the goalkeeper. That had gone in. We might have been in for an interesting last 3 minutes. Still not out though. Still Ronaldo can't feed the ball into the box. Frustration for the Spanish here. Ralphie still teetering on the brink of losing this grand final. Still with a chance though. Khedira plays the ball into the box, but Benzema just couldn't get the ball under control. And now Contral can bring this out for Boris Legend, who just thumps it wildly forward, doesn't care really where it goes. Last few seconds now, 3 minutes of injury time, that's what we're playing. Benzema now got a chance for Ralphie, played it back to the goalkeeper. It's calm, cool and collected, and as cool as a cucumber. Boris Legend plays the ball out on the far side. Injury time running down now. Referee thinking about blowing up here for full time. Are we about to crown the EA Sports Challenge Series champion with a fourth goal perhaps? Striving forward, Di Maria plays it into the box. And it's put out for what looked like a throw in, and that's the final whistle. And ladies and gentlemen, Boris Legend is your EA Sports Challenge Series FIFA 2013 champion.
Unbelievable win! Unbelievable win! Came back. The underdog from Sweden comes back to win.
What a fantastic final. The Swedes celebrate, Boris Legend celebrates, and Danny, well-deserved victory in the end over Ralphie, who was fantastic throughout the tournament, but just came up short in that grand final.
In the first half as well, the first 20 minutes, it really looked like Ralphie had the best of Boris, but just over the course of the game, goals came at the right times as well. It was wonderful. It was a tightly contested final, which I didn't necessarily think we'd have, and it's nice to finish it off with make it a 3-1 victory as well right at the end. I want to see how Ralphie's doing, because I have a feeling that Maybe it'll be like the Super Bowl. Maybe it was that controller port that messed them up. Who knows?
Yep. So we're going to get the prize presentation right now. No waiting around. Boris Legend is your EA Sports Challenge Series 2013 FIFA champion and picks up a check for $140,000.
Challenge Series champion, Boris. High five, man. Good job, buddy.
Look at the disbelief.
Amazing, right? Amazing. That's what we do. Next year, hopefully, it's a bigger check. We'll be back next year. Congratulations, man. Don't spend it all in Vegas. Good job.
All right, folks. I'm standing by. It's pandemonium right now, folks. Boris Legend getting his team up here. Getting his team. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Boris Legend right now. Holding the fat check. Holding the fat check for 150 grand.